going to start the crème caramel, and it's a really super easy recipe that I've got. A friend of our family's who is a fantastic cook gave it to us years and years ago, and for a long time I knew how to make two desserts, crème caramel and chocolate mousse. I've mastered it and I want to share the recipe with you. So the first thing we're going to do is make some caramel, and you just need to put a cup of white sugar in a pan that's relatively heavy. You don't want the pan to be too thin, otherwise everything is going to burn. On a low heat, just straight into the pan, right? Try and get it nice and spread out. And you're going to monitor that. Keep an eye on it because it'll burn in a second, but you don't have to stir it. You just want to make sure the heat is right. All right, so that's that. Now, in terms of making the custard, it's very easy. What we have here is 2 tins of evaporated milk, 6 eggs, and another cup of white sugar. So I'm going to put my eggs in first. It's really straightforward and very delicious. Add a cup of sugar. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, I'm going to put some back in here. Give it another stir. Just make sure you get your sugar all in there. Get some wrist action happening. I have some locally made vanilla essence, which is really, really nice. So what we want is 2 tablespoons of nice vanilla essence. This is a family friend made this for me. 2 tablespoons, 1, 2. And mix that up. And then you're just going to add all your milk. And a cup of water. Right, and that very complicated thing is the custard. So let's check up on the sugar. Okay, if you take a look in the pot, you'll see that my caramel is really starting to form quite beautifully. So I want to just get the sugar, as much sugar on the bottom of the pot as I can. Don't think stew chicken when you think of what we're doing here. You really want to keep it on a moderate heat. Okay, so all the sugar has completely dissolved. The caramel has gone that beautiful caramel color. No kidding. And we're just going to take it off the heat and pour it immediately into our pudding bowl. So remember, you were duly warned. Don't touch it, okay? Right. This is coming here. Got a rather lovely shaped bowl. You're just going to pour this straight into the bottom of the bowl, like so. And then onto that, just leave it. Don't swirl it around or anything. Just leave it right there. Onto that, I'm just going to pour all my custard. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do now is put this in a bain-marie, which is a double boiler. And you have to do that so that the custard cooks really evenly. It comes right, the heat spreads right the way through the custard. Otherwise, little holes appear and it's not beautifully smooth. So I'm just going to use a fairly deep bowl. Plonk that in there very gently. And get some water. I'm going to fill this up quite high. This is hot water. So leave a 1/4 of an inch at the top of the bowl so that you're not spilling water when you're taking it to the oven, right? We're going to put this in the top oven. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Carefully. All right. So this is going to cook at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes.